All right, you sick fucks. Welcome back to the deep dive. We're going to rip apart this Wikipedia article on creatine and figure out what the hell this shit actually is.
So creatine,
Everyone's always talking about it. Is it just bullshit or what?
yeah, so it's something your body already makes.
Yeah.
It's organic, mainly found in your muscles.
So if it's already in my goddamn meat suit, why the fuck are we swallowing it like candy?
It all comes down to ATP, adenosine triphosphate. It's basically the fuel that powers your cells. Think of your muscles like an engine, right? ATP is the gas.
Okay.
Creatine is like the turbocharger. You got me?
Yeah. So it makes the fuel burn better.
Yeah.
More efficiently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you're pushing your limits, you know? Lifting heavy shit or running like you stole something.
So creatine helps me go beast mode. Fuck, I should have been snorting this shit before my last fight with my neighbor.
Hold on there, tough guy.
What?
There's more to this shit than getting jacked, okay?
Okay, fine. Lay it on me. What's the deal?
So this shit was actually discovered back in 1832. Some French dude was messing around with mussels.
Okay.
Get this. It didn't really blow up until the 1992 Olympics. That's when everyone was chasing those sweet gains.
So for like over 100 years, this shit was just chilling, waiting to become the next big thing.
Yeah.
What were those old school athletes doing? Just pounding raw meat for their fix or what?
Well, creatine is found naturally in meat, so they were getting some, but not in those doses you get from supplements. It wasn't really till the 90s that everybody started shoveling creatine into their protein shakes. They all wanted to be the next Schwarzenegger.
Okay, so we're talking supplements now. You get your monohydrate, your ethyl ester. What's the difference? Is there like a cocaine of creatine? What's the good shit?
Well, monohydrate,
Yeah.
that's the OG, the classic, you know, the one that's been studied the most. It's the cheapest and it's the most effective.
Okay.
All these other fancy forms like ethyl ester and all that, supposedly they're absorbed better, but the research is pretty iffy on that. Yeah. Most of the research says monohydrate is the king.
Okay, so monohydrate it is, but what the fuck is this loading phase I keep hearing about? It sounds like some kind of hazing ritual.
All right, so the loading phase is like giving your muscles a creatine IV drip, you know?
Yeah.
You're taking higher doses to really saturate those bad boys with creatine. Then you drop down to a smaller dose to, you know, a maintenance dose to keep them topped off.
So I got to mainline this shit for a week before I can chill out.
Not mainline.
Okay.
Think of it more like prepping your muscles for war, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down for whatever gets me jacked. But does this stuff even work, or is it all just hype and bullshit marketing?
No, man. Creatine is backed by a shit ton of research. It boosts your body's phosphocreatine stores. You know what I mean?
Not really, but go on.
So it's giving you more energy for your workouts. You get more power, more reps, faster recovery.
Okay.
You might even pack on some serious muscle mass.
Okay, now we're talking. But wait, what the hell is phosphocreatine?
Think of it like a reserve fuel tank, specifically for your muscles.
Right.
Creatine just helps refill that tank faster so you can push harder for longer.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. God, I'm getting pumped just thinking about this shit. My biceps are going to be bursting out of my sleeves.
Easy there, cowboy. Before you Hulk out, there's even more. Creatine can also boost your brain power.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're telling me this muscle juice can make me smarter? Maybe I'll finally remember where I put my damn keys.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
The research is still pretty new, but there is evidence that it can improve memory and processing speed.
Right.
Especially in older folks.
Yeah.
It can even help you deal with stress better.
Dude, if this shit can get me through another family holiday dinner without snapping, sign me the fuck up.
But we got to talk about the elephant in the room. Side effects. Wikipedia's got me worried about bloating, cramps, even kidney problems. Is this stuff going to make my kidneys explode?
Whoa, slow down there, buddy.
Yeah.
Side effects are often blown way out of proportion.
Some people, yeah, they might get some water retention or some mild cramping, but serious side effects are pretty damn rare, especially if you're healthy and you're not taking like, you know, a shit ton of this stuff.
Okay, so I might get a little puffy, but my kidneys are safe. Good. I like my organs where they are.
Exactly. For most people, creatine is generally safe when it's used responsibly, but, you know, always talk to your doctor before you start taking any new supplement, especially if you have any, you know, pre-existing conditions.
Okay. Got to keep the liver in check. But here's something that blew my mind. Vegans can take creatine too. Isn't this stuff basically meat in a powder?
You'd be surprised. Your body can actually make it naturally, although it is associated with meat. And a lot of creatine supplements are made from plant-based materials.
Oh, wow. So vegans could actually enjoy the benefits too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about the science, man.
You know, for a guy who thought he knew everything about creatine, I'm learning a shit ton today. This stuff can make you strong, maybe a little smarter. Even vegans can get in on the action. This is some next level shit.
Yeah, it's not a miracle drug,
Sure.
but it can definitely be a useful tool for people who want to, step up their game.
Physically and mentally.
Yeah.
Both.
All right, you beautiful bastards. We're going to take a quick break and be right back with more creatine craziness. Don't touch that dial.
So let's say I'm ready to hop on this creatine train. What's the deal with this loading phase?
Yeah, how much of this shit do I got to shove down my throat to get ripped?
So the recommended loading phase is usually about 20 grams a day
Jesus.
for about a week. You split that up into 4 doses throughout the day.
20 grams, I'm going to need a goddamn bucket for that.
It's an investment, man. You put in the work up front,
Yeah.
and then you reap the rewards later.
Okay, so load up for a week and then coast.
Yeah. Then you go to a lower maintenance dose.
Okay.
Gotcha. What about timing? Should I be chugging this before I hit the gym?
After. There's no hard and fast rule. Some people swear by taking it before their workout to, fuel those muscles.
Right.
Some people prefer it after to help with recovery. You can even split the dose. Some before, some after.
So whatever works for you.
Yeah, it's all about what works for you.
I like it. No rigid rules, just games. But let's get real. Does creatine make you bloated? I don't want to look like a goddamn water balloon.
Yeah, it can cause some water retention.
Oh, come on.
But it's usually temporary and mostly in the muscles.
So it's not like I'm going to have a beer gut.
No.
Okay, good. I can handle a little extra water weight if my muscles are going to be popping.
Oh.
What about these horror stories I hear about creatine messing with your kidneys? Any truth to that?
Look, if you've got pre-existing kidney problems, you gotta talk to your doctor before you start taking anything. But for healthy people, it's generally considered pretty safe. You know those rumors about kidney damage? They've been basically debunked.
All right, that's good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want my kidneys turning into raisins because I wanted a bigger bench press. So we've covered the good, the bad, and the bloated. Any other weird side effects we should be aware of?
Most people tolerate it pretty well.
Yeah.
But some people might get some mild digestive issues.
Like what?
Like an upset stomach, maybe some diarrhea, especially during that loading phase.
So I might be trading my six-pack abs for explosive diarrhea. The price of beauty, huh?
Hey, it's not that bad. Just stay hydrated. Maybe start with a lower dose if you're worried about stomach issues.
Okay, good advice. I'm actually surprised by how much I like this creatine stuff. I always thought it was just for meatheads. But honestly, the benefits for both athletic performance and brain performance, they're pretty damn compelling.
Yeah, it's a pretty versatile supplement, and the research is always evolving. You never know what other benefits might be discovered down the road.
This is all great, but let's wrap up with some practical advice for our listeners. If they're thinking about trying creatine, what's the key takeaway?
Here's the bottom line. Do your research, okay? Don't just blindly follow what your gym buddy's telling you. Choose a reputable brand of creatine monohydrate. Start with that loading phase. Then switch to a maintenance dose. Most importantly, listen to your body. If you get any negative side effects, stop taking it. Talk to your doctor.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Knowledge is power. Our listeners are now armed with enough creatine knowledge to bench press a small planet.
Okay, let's not get carried away.
Hey, a man can dream. But seriously, folks, be smart, be safe, and maybe you'll unlock those superhuman gains you've been dreaming of.
Or at least remember where you parked your car.
Damn right. But even if you don't turn into the next Schwarzenegger, a little extra brain power couldn't hurt, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll finally beat my grandma at Sudoku.
There you go. Realistic goals. But the research on creatine and cognitive function is really interesting, especially for those who are under a lot of stress or dealing with, age-related decline.
So college students and my grandpa. Gotcha.
Yeah.
But let's be real. Most people think of creatine as something just for athletes, right?
Yeah.
Like, is it actually beneficial for us regular folk who just want to stay in shape, maybe impress some people at the beach?
Absolutely. You don't have to be an athlete to benefit from creatine. It can help anyone looking to get stronger, improve their power output, and recover faster, whether you're hitting the gym, going for a run, or just trying to keep up with your kids.
So even us average Joes can get in on the action. Sweet. But is there anyone who shouldn't take this stuff? Besides, people allergic to awesomeness.
All right, smartass. Seriously, though, as I mentioned before, people with kidney issues should definitely check with their doctor first. And if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, it's best to just avoid it. Not enough research on those populations.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Safety first, gain second.
Yeah.
But there's always some risk with supplements, right? I mean, people chug energy drinks like it's water, and those things are basically liquid crack.
You're not wrong. There's a lot of misinformation out there. That's why it's so important to do your research and be smart about it.
Word. Knowledge is power. Knowing your ass from your elbow when it comes to what you put in your body is crucial.
Well said. And with creatine, the research is pretty clear. It's a safe and effective supplement when you use it responsibly.
All right, folks. There you have it. Creatine. Not just for meatheads anymore.
Yep.
It's for anyone looking to boost their performance, whether it's in the gym, the classroom, or just, navigating the daily grind. So go out there, get informed, and maybe add a little creatine to your routine. Who knows? It might just change your goddamn life.
And if not,
Yeah.
hey, at least you'll have some killer gains.
Damn right. Thanks for tuning in to the Deep Dive, you beautiful bastards. We'll catch you on the next one. So we've talked a lot about what this shit can do. Make you jacked, maybe boost your brain a bit. But is there anyone who shouldn't be taking creatine? Besides people who are allergic to awesomeness?
Besides the obvious smart-ass answer, seriously though, we touched on it earlier, people with kidney issues should absolutely talk to their doctor first.
Right.
And if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, it's best to just skip it.
Probably smart.
Not enough research on that.
Makes sense. Play it safe. But let's be real for a second. There's always some risk with any supplement, right? I mean, people chug energy drinks like it's water, and that shit's basically liquid crack.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. There's a lot of bullshit out there. That's why it's so important to do your research,
Yeah, exactly. Knowledge is power. Got to know your ass from your elbow when it comes to what you put in your body.
Well said. And with creatine, the research is pretty clear. It's a safe and effective supplement when used responsibly.
All right, folks, there you have it. Creatine. Not just for meatheads anymore. It's for anyone looking to boost their performance, whether it's in the gym, at work, or just dealing with life's bullshit. So get out there, get informed, and maybe give creatine a shot. Who knows? It might change your goddamn life.
And if not, hey, at least you'll have some killer gains.
Damn right. Thanks for tuning into the Deep Dive, you beautiful bastards. We'll catch you next time.